The Talking Cheeseheads on cheeseheadtalk.com.
I've been trying to get myself at all worried about the Cleveland Browns at Lambeau Field on Sunday. Really, really trying. You know, look, they boast a pretty good defense. They boast a talented team except for the quarterback. And when they had a quarterback who nobody realized was a quarterback, and Hoya the Destroyer, they were 3-0. And then in classic Cleveland fashion, he blew out his ACL. So Brandon Whedon back at quarterback for the Browns. But look, they can stop the run. They stopped Adrian Peterson. They can defend the pass pretty well. They're a good, solid defense. Packers' offense going to be slowed down a little bit. On offense, the Browns probably can't do too much. They've got a really good receiver, but the problem is they don't have a good quarterback to throw in the football. They've got an aging running back. Yeah. So what do we expect? Well, probably more of what we've seen. Low scoring. Mason Crosby is the star. A lot of field goals for Mason Crosby, and I think the Packers win a low-scoring game. Will it be a close game? I don't know. Low scoring, so I guess by definition, if there's not that many points on the board, it's fairly close. But I would expect the Packers to be in control in this one. What can the Browns do to actually win the game? Well, that's probably more of what the Packers wouldn't do. You know, like take care of the football. Turn it over. I guess they're one and the same. Sputter completely on offense, which is possible. Although, when you give Mike McCarthy and company an entire week to game plan for not having key players like Randall Cobb, and having to use Jordy Nelson and Jermichael Finley and use their tight ends to their max. Oh, and also, by the way, pound the football with Eddie Lacy, something they've done extremely well the last few weeks. Look, the Packers are winning football games by being physical. They've gone up against physical teams. The Ravens, the Lions up front. Physical. What have they done? Run over them. You know, gotten tough with Eddie Lacy. It's going to be a great challenge. I'm hoping to see essentially a fifth consecutive 100-yard rushing game. I know Eddie Lacy had 99 against the Lions, but how about a fifth consecutive? They can do that. They're going to win. It's not going to be as easy, but I'm confident they can because they've faced tough challenges in the running game really every week here for the last several weeks, and they've overcome them, and they've run the football very, very well. Aaron Rodgers is going to have to make a play, maybe two, like he did in Baltimore. Still entirely possible, especially if they're running the football effectively. I'd look for more of that at Lambeau Field in Green Bay on Sunday. That's where they're playing. It's a late afternoon game. But as far as the Packer defense is concerned, I'm not concerned. You know, I know they're missing key linebackers, and they're starting a rookie, Nate Palmer, and also Jamari Lattimore, and these guys are going to have to play well. But what makes you believe they're not going to play well, or at least be serviceable? You know, A.J. Hawk's still in there. I don't expect him to have the game he had against Baltimore because that was only, the best game of his career. But he's still pretty good, and he's been pretty good all season. And, again, do you see anything on the Browns that threatens his ability to play well on Sunday? I don't. I think the defense is going to be fine. They'll really slow the Browns' offense down. The Packers are going to win the game, something like 20-10. I mean, that's what it's going to be like. Get used to this, Green Bay, until the Packers get some offensive weapons back. But that's okay. Winning is good. Physical is good. It's what they wanted before the season. Let's get physical Sunday at Lambeau Field. Maybe Olivia Newton-John will be there too.
The Talking Cheeseheads on cheeseheadtalk.com.